Summertime
Here in Reno.
the Reno, Nevada.
Yeah, we are a car channel now.
Nope, no, we're not. Not a car channel.
We're not selling cars here.
Oh, we're still doing real estate?
No, we're not. Still doing real estate.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about summertime here in Reno, Nevada. We do have some beautiful cars behind us.
Look at that.
We are at Hot August Nights at the moment. One of our favorite events.
Yeah, so what are we talking? We're talking events, we're talking weather, we're talking fire.
Real estate.
Yeah.
And at the very end of the channel, we're saying the F word.
He liked to say the F word.
Fire.
We're talking about fire season.
Stay tuned.
What is happening, guys? This
I'm
is
Ry-
Ryan Chickvar.
Joe Hanich,
I'm Joe Hanich. Welcome to the show.
welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel.
Yeah, living in Reno. We're doing all things. It's like to live, eat, sleep, play.
Basically, we're a car channel.
It's a
I don't
car
know if you
channel.
know that. We're car guys.
We are segueing into strictly cars, tires, rims, windshields,
Motors.
What do you know about motors?
all
No.
of it.
We are licensed real estate agents in the state of Nevada. So as much as we like putting out all this content for you guys, we'd love to help you buy, sell a home here in Reno.
Exactly.
Northern Nevada.
If you are relocating to the area, you got to call us, you got to text us, email us.
It's us.
Yeah.
We're the guys on the line.
Yeah. Whether that's a good thing or not, you're getting Ryan and I. And you're probably wondering why we're standing in front of these two beautiful, beautiful cars.
We got a 56 Bel Air.
And a 69 Chevelle right behind me.
And we-
Both gorgeous. We're standing in the Peppermill parking lot for what event?
Hot August Nights.
Hot August Nights. We're getting rained on right now.
We're getting a little drizzle. This is the third day in a row.
I love it. I love it. The more rain, the better. You guys are probably going to hear some cars driving by. You're going to hear some exhaust, some engines.
Yeah.
That's what we're all about. But let's just jump right into it.
We're doing our summer video today.
Exactly.
This is what a perfect time to do a summer
Yes.
video, right? So we want to start with events, obviously.
Yeah.
We're standing at Hot August Nights, one of our favorite events.
Yeah.
There's people, everybody we're walking by is from Oregon,
All over the
Washington.
whole West
I mean, it's the
Coast.
West Coast. Everybody's coming into
A
town.
bunch
So,
of Texas people, and every casino throughout Reno has different event setups. You've got vendors, you have live music, you have beer, food,
All of it, yeah.
face paintings, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna get your face painted.
No, not doing that today.
No. But there's also like burnouts, right? I know the Nugget has their burnout competition,
Drag racing.
drag racing.
Yeah.
If you're a car enthusiast, you're on the West Coast or within, a couple hundred miles, under 1,000 miles.
Yeah. You
You're
gotta
coming
get
to
out
Reno.
here. Absolutely.
Obviously one of our best events, favorite events, kid friendly, family friendly, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What else do we love in the summertime?
Yeah, let's keep going. I mean, obviously Reno Aces, I'm repping them today. So
Yeah.
that's something you can do anytime. Just a good family event to go to.
Been
but-
on a winning streak too.
Oh yeah,
Aces have
Aces
been
are good this
crushing
year. Yeah,
It's been a little warm, so as far as cooling down, Wild Island
yeah.
is always a go-to. Great with the kids, the lazy river to float, the wave pool.
Adults float the river, right?
Yeah.
College kids, it's a kind of college thing, but I still got a bunch of friends who, one time a year, you get out there, float the river, bring the bag of wine or whatever it may
Yeah,
be.
slap the
slap
bag,
the
huh?
bag. What else we got? Almanor,
Lake Almanor.
2.5 hours ish.
Yeah, or 2 hours away from Reno. Fantastic little lake, great for jet skiing, wake surfing. A bunch of Airbnbs up there as well to rent.
Yeah, Joe's going this weekend.
I'm heading out tomorrow. This will be the second time bringing the family out there. Again, a great time. It's not as busy as Lake Tahoe.
And that's why we love it, right?
Yeah.
It's great for boating. It's great for all those like family camping style things. I went out there. My wife grew up going out there a lot. I went out there my first time, 4th of July.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. I was shocked. I could not believe. I'm like, how, as many times I had family in Susanville just down the road, I'm like, how have I never been here in my life? Absolutely loved it.
And the water is a lot warmer, right?
Yeah.
Tahoe, you're probably 60, 65 degree water temp, a lot warmer in Almanor, but only a few of you are allowed to go. Don't blow the place
Don't
out.
ruin the surprise, okay?
Yeah.
These are the insider tips. That's why you got to like and subscribe.
Don't tell anybody.
Lastly,
about
on the cool off, other than standing in a parking lot getting rained on, which I'm going to be honest, this feels great for me.
It feels great.
The docks at Donner, one of my favorite places to go,
yeah.
right? It's public area, public dock, so it's first come, first serve. You show up, bring the picnic basket,
Yeah.
jump in the water, bring the dog, bring the paddle board,
Yeah.
all that.
So the whole
Great
west
day.
side of the lake is literally just docks. and we'll have B-roll for you. It is first come, first serve, so pro tip on that, get there early because they fill up quick.
Get there early or get there late, right?
Yeah.
So there's the people that show up at 7, they get out of there around noon, you show up at 1, the docks are open again.
Definitely.
So just don't show up in that weird 10 a.m. time frame and you're shit out of luck.
Definitely. So. We just went up there for a wedding anniversary. We had brunch up there at the kitchen at Donner Lake.
Yep.
Fantastic brunch spot. The wait was about 2 hours, but we put our name down, went to the lake, hung out, came back, grabbed food. Was a great time. So yeah, different things to do outside of just Lake Tahoe.
And those are the ones just to keep cool, right? Let's keep going with events. So we're just going to kind of rattle these off. We do have an events video, our top 5 events to go to during the summer that we absolutely love. So just want to touch on a couple others. And we know we're going to get some flack from people on that's not Reno, that's not technically, I mean, Shakespeare's Festival, growing up in Carson, growing up in Reno, people who love the Shakespeare Festival, you're on the lake, it's sunset, you're sitting there, you're watching Macbeth. People love it. I've got a bunch of friends who absolutely swear by it. Another one up in Tahoe, I just went to recently, the celebrity golf tournament. Cannot say enough about that. Just for a single day, you're out there, you're standing on a tee box, and Charles Barkley is shanking into you, and you're giving him a high five.
Definitely.
I mean, you can't beat it. Right?
And laughing and having a good time.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, Street Vibrations is one of my go-tos. Just love ripping on the hog. You know what I mean? Hog heaven. But it's a good time. Virginia City, again, all of the casinos have events, live music, vendors. There are bikes, all different types of bikes,
and they
everywhere.
Same thing. When you're on Virginia Street there, they've got that section shut down, and you're looking at bikes the same way that we're looking at cars, right?
And if you don't like motorcycles, then head out of town that weekend because there are a lot.
Foodie wise, same thing. We've talked about the rib cook-off in length in our video. That's my personal favorite. Just event. It's a great time. Kids, family, friendly, whatever you need. Great time there. Wing Fest just ended here. It's only a 2-day festival. Had a bunch of friends go this year and try the hottest wings at a bunch of different places. They're a bunch of hard asses on their first one. This is what a weak wing that they had their first go around. So they thought they'd be tough. Try the other place's hottest wing, and friend's girlfriend, shout out to Jade, she had to take a little nap afterward. The tummy wasn't feeling so good after the ghost pepper wings. So so that's another cool event though, right downtown, right? They block off Virginia Street for a couple days, and you're
that is a fantastic one. What was the other one?
Art Town we've touched on before as well. Super cool, month long, a bunch of stuff. Riverfest. Burning Man is the last one we're going to mention, I think, and get flack for, right? Because Burning Man is not Reno, but Reno Tahoe International is the airport that every burner from across the country, across the world flies into.
When Burning Man comes to Reno, or obviously Black Rock, you know it's here in Reno because
the amount of campers that you see that are carrying 6 bikes that are covered in dust.
The dust coming back in, the smell, it kind of smells a little more earthy. Once
it smells like 6 days of no deodorant.
It smells like 6 days of hot
I mean,
sun.
Same thing. We've got people who, they call it going home. Because it's that week long of just a detox for a lot of people from their regular everyday lives. Get to go out there, get to see the man burn at the end of it. But I mean, they've got electrical, parades basically of floats, all that different stuff.
You have engineers out there that are setting up these structures.
It's insane. They brought a Boeing 747 out there that you get to walk through, that's sitting in the middle of the desert. So
I don't know if this is true, but I heard if you parachute in, you don't have to pay for a ticket.
Well, we'll test that one. We'll test that one for you.
All right.
Well,
cool. Moving on.
Anyway, now that we've gotten through all that,
every weekend, any part of the day, you can find an event in the summertime.
There's something to do. Let's get to real estate though.
Moving into real estate.
We are real estate guys, so we always
stuff.
want to just give you the update on what's going on right now, right?
Yeah.
So right now, 1,300 active listings in Reno Sparks.
Definitely, which is 4 or 5 times the amount that we had at the lowest point of last year. So it feels like we've got a plethora of properties on the market right now. That being said, we only have about 3 months of inventory.
Yeah. And that median home price is still $580K for what's being sold over the last month, right? And
Definitely.
So, we know a lot of people, things are changing. Interest rates for what? A first-time home buyer, or a primary home.
Primary home, tier 1 lender, right? Great credit. You're looking at 5.25%.
Exactly. And so that's brought buying power down a lot from last summer.
Yeah.
And so the things that we're seeing on market that have dropped a little bit are the people who are trying to get last summer's prices, right?
Yeah,
when interest rates were 3.5%, right?
And we're seeing things sit on the market a little bit longer right now. Again, with inventory, still considered a seller's market at 3 months.
Yeah. Things that are priced competitively are moving.
Exactly. But as a buyer, it gives us the ability to not make a rash decision. We can negotiate.
You get to sleep on it.
Exactly.
Imagine that. You get to sleep on
We
it.
can negotiate purchase price, buyer interest rate buy down that the seller's paying for, seller concessions, closing costs, things like that. We can negotiate, which 4 months ago we weren't at all.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it
you
feels
were offering above asking. I just had a listing recently, priced it super competitively. Took us about 10 to 14 days to get under contract,
Definitely.
right? And so you're seeing things sit around, people putting in some lowball offers now, whereas before, if I put that listing up, whatever, 15K above what I listed it at, that was going above asking in 3 days.
5 other offers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
we literally just got a client of ours under contract a couple hours ago.
shout out Mark,
Yeah.
a YouTube guy.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
We love to help our YouTube people.
Yeah, 15 grand under the asking price, which is going to help again tremendously for interest rates, things like that. So he's pumped. We're excited, and the seller's happy, right?
Yeah.
It's a win-win for everybody. What else do we want to talk about for real estate?
I think that's about it. I mean, we've got weeks of inventory is about 3 months, right? We mentioned that.
Yeah.
Average days on market for a home right now are close to 2 months, 57 days. And like I said, the stuff that's moving quick still is moving at about 10 days, which is awesome for a buyer. But then you're starting to see people who overprice their home. You're seeing some of these people are dropping their house from $750 to $650.
Yeah.
Their house is on market for 90 days,
Definitely.
right?
It's still not selling.
And it's just one of those things where, you know, it's going to take time for people to adjust to the new norm, which is it's not just whatever you want. It's not. It's things have changed.
Definitely.
So
and don't be scared of the interest rate. It is a little bit higher. Obviously, you know, historically, sure, they are still on the low end. But with that seller concession buy down, we can get you into the 4%.
Yeah, exactly.
So if it is
Closing
something you're
costs covered,
interested
stuff like
in,
that.
again, call us, text us, email us, because there's options out there.
Yeah.
We've got lenders who can just put together different scenarios and programs, and then it's up to us to negotiate for you. And we're geniuses. We're freaking geniuses when it comes to
college
negotiating.
graduates. Okay.
We've got the tactics.
Let's get on to the reason we're talking summer, though. Weather, right?
Summer.
Why we love our weather here in Reno. So average highs during the months, and I'm going to read it for you here. We've got June as an average high of 84, July 93, August 91, and September 82. Recently,
June and July, or July and August, the hottest months.
Exactly. And recently we've started to see things go up a little bit higher. We've definitely had our months.
Beautiful car. New Camaro.
You do. You got the orange Camaro with the white stripes there.
Love it.
No, but we have definitely seen.
We had a heat wave come through.
100 degrees for a week plus, basically.
Yeah, almost 2 weeks.
10 days.
It was hot, but again, that was a heat wave that was hitting, across the U.S.
Yeah, when you've got Oregon, Portland touching 100.
Exactly.
We're all dealing with the same thing, basically.
My grass was dying in my backyard. Like, I'm still trying to bring it back right now. This rain is helping tremendously.
Yeah.
But we typically don't see triple digits, especially for any length of time.
No, we're definitely, when we hit those highs during the hot months, it's going to be the 95, right?
Yeah. Which is bearable.
Yeah, absolutely. When you compare it to, the Las Vegases of the world and all that different stuff.
Definitely.
Or the, the humidity that we don't have to deal with typically.
And again, we're high desert, right? High Sierras, where we are above 4,000 feet in elevation. It jumped to Tahoe, right, above 8,000 feet, and you're dropping temperature 10, 15 degrees.
Absolutely, yeah. So when it's a high of 95 here, Tahoe, we're going to North Lake, it's 82 degrees as a high.
Perfect.
Yeah. And so mentioning that high desert at night, we're typically 50 degrees.
It cools down.
Right around there, 50 degrees
Yeah.
throughout the night. So it's one of those things where if you're a person who loves that fresh air, you shut the AC off, pop the windows open, you get a slight breeze, and you're sitting pretty.
Exactly.
So we do love that.
Yeah, we love the rain, guys. We can't say it enough. We have on the notes. What do the notes say?
We're
pray for rain.
Pray for rain. We are day 3 now, though, of rain. Joe and I are incredibly lucky. I'm sure you guys are laughing at us right now.
Yeah.
The last 2 days, we've gotten a monsoon type where scratch the video right now.
Yeah.
We're getting back in the car.
Flash floods.
We're getting the drizzle today. But yeah, we've had a ton of rain 3 days in a row, basically, which is awesome for us. That being said, we did want to touch on fire season. We pray for that rain, but with that rain sometimes comes the lightning and thunder. When you get that lightning every now and again, you get the flash on the
we
dry.
love the cars, guys. We had to shoot a video
Right.
front with the cars behind us.
See,
They're
we got them
gorgeous.
here.
All right. Thank you.
Finishing up right now.
Yes.
So yeah, with that that thunder, that lightning, we do get the wildfires. The AQI index over 300 for air quality. Last summer we hit a consistent 453 for a little bit there.
It was.
The
We had
fires
the
were
Dixie.
insane.
We had the Dixie fire. The biggest fire in California was rough. This year we haven't had it so far.
No, we've had one day over that 100. I think it was 153 we hit for one single day.
Right. So fire season so far, we've got one fire that's still burning in California, the McKinney fire, I believe.
Yep.
And I think it's over 100,000 acres.
It is, and it was lightly contained. We had the one day, and that's the main thing, right? Is that so much of it comes into the wind.
Definitely.
So we had the one day, it blew in. Next day, gone. Haven't seen much of it since.
Yeah, and last year with the AQI, the smoke being so bad, the wind just never stopped or never picked up, right?
Yeah.
And so it just, the smoke got blown in, and then in the bowl,
settled,
it just stayed
and never left, right?
Yeah. So thankfully this year it has not been too bad, but
definitely something we wanted to touch on, right? Because we know a lot of people that come out this way. We've had clients buy right up on the hill over there, right? And so we get the questions of, fire danger.
Yeah.
There's really not too much. We do have the occasional fire that's up on the hill over there that gets put out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the smoke, there are definitely periods of time where, growing up here my whole life, where we're like, I guess we're not doing lake days for a couple weeks right now, right? So,
and it's tough, and it's just something that, again, you hope that
something we deal with on the West Coast.
Yeah, exactly. The whole West Coast is on fire. I mean, it happens.
Can't deal with it.
It's not going anywhere. Well, that's it.
That's what we got.
That's it.
That's the summer video. We've done a pre-summer video. We've done spring. We'll hit you with a fall video.
Yeah.
Once we get to that point.
Now we do a summer video when it rains.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Perfect. Cool. Let's go grab a beer. On to the next.